Okay, in hospital before surgery. Now, I was very unlucky and had a lot of bad luck on this one. You, however, probably won't have this situation. It's pretty rare. But what happened to me was I went in on my scheduled operation day, and everybody left me in the hospital, and the nurses came in, and it was about 7 o'clock at night. I think I went in and was due for operation at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I had nothing to eat. I had the chest shaven, the legs shaven, and it was pretty traumatic. It was pretty scary being in hospital for that long before the operation, but I suppose they have to do it. They have to monitor your heart the night before just to make sure everything's okay and you're fit and healthy, ready to go in. And so I was all there, sitting there, shaven, ready. The doctors told me just to relax, and I wasn't allowed to have anything but water. So all night I was just thinking about my family in England, friends, things like that. Whether I was going to survive the operation, all these things rushed through your head. So it was I had to have some tablets to help me sleep, and some tablets to help me relax. In the morning, 8 o'clock came round, and the surgeons were all wandering in and around the wards, and my heart was probably beating faster than it ever beaten before. I was basically petrified, but I was even more petrified when the nurses came in, and I was thinking they were going to take me down to theatre. They told me that the operation had been cancelled due to complications beyond their reach. So that to me was, I was basically told to get dressed and go home. So I was absolutely devastated. I started shaking, I felt sick, I hadn't eaten for over 12 hours, and I had to go and sit in the waiting room and try and arrange for a lift. And I knew I had to do the pre-operation assessment again, and all this sort of stuff was running through my head, and it was absolutely crazy for me. It was a really bad time. And when I was sitting in the waiting room, just about in tears, the nurses came out and said, "Now your operation has now been rescheduled. Could you please come back into your room?" And this went on for another 24 hours. So I had an extended trip to hell, basically, on that one. But luckily the day after I went down, and there I was sitting outside the operating theatre ready to go in. Next step,